Well, here we are. We're back for some more painting. Today, those guys over there, 4th Tau Ceti Rangers, or the Tau Ceti Lancers, depending on whether they were with Liao as an official unit or not. But I've painted some of them already, including this guy here. A little blurry, but you'll see him in the other one. But I am going to be painting this guy. A little hard to see what he is, if you can figure it out. That's right, it's the Tian-Zong from the new McCarron's Armored Cav box. Since McCarron's are part of the whole thing with, House Liao, I figured I'm not going to put him in the 4th because I've been painting the 4th instead of McCarron's. Sorry, McCarron, but I'm not painting you. I'm painting the 4th. So let's wander over to it, and I'm going to go say hi to the people in chat right here. Like Mr. Rehab. Hello, how you doing? And Martin, hello. How's it going? Oh, I'm not painting these. These are gummies. I should get them out of the view because they're going to mess up the camera angle. Oh, fine. I'm going to hide. Jeez, I just got back and I'm hydrating already? Bloody hell. Fine. Fine. See, water. We'll hydrate, okay? Because who doesn't want a LingSter Games coaster? What's up? Yeah, what's up? I have no sound. This sucks. Where's my sound? Where is my sound? Oh, there it is. I found it. Bink. Now we have sound. Sound. Yay. I'm trying a new camera angle for the painting. We'll see how this works. The camera's over here instead of above looking directly down. I think it might be a better idea. So we'll see. Yeah, you can get these at the website. They're nice. They come in this color, white, and they come in a red. Yeah, not sure why. I mean, we haven't been on in a little bit. This is the first stream to get back to doing this whole streaming gig. So, I mean, yeah. Hey, McFrog, hello! How's it going? I was just about to call you out and say, hey, I might be an arm's length painter, like this guy here. I can't even... There you go. Much better. I might be arm's length, but hey, they look good enough to be in your videos. And yes, this is the new one. This is the new McCarron's Black Knight, the repose. I also have the awesome around here somewhere too, because we're not painting McCarron's. This is the Citadel plastic. It's a little bright. Let me turn this down. There you go. I'm not used to this camera angle, okay? Sorry. But that's the Tian-Zong, and he's going to be in the 4th Tau Ceti Rangers. So we're gonna get to this without further ado. The reason why I started doing these guys is because of this. If y'all remember these bottles, okay, Citadel color in these fancy dancy little things, they are so old. This was my favorite color called Tin Biz. I have some mechs that are painted in this from way, way back. And you can tell just how old they are because this store, Crazy Igor's, doesn't really... It exists, but in a different entity now. It's called Millennium Games, largest game store in the country. And this bottle of paint, this paint pot, was $2.76. They don't make Tin Biz anymore. What they do make, however, is Warplock bronze. And the Warplock bronze is what I'll be painting these guys up with. Along with the, and that's all the dark colors. The lighter color is the Greedy Gold from Army Painter. I love Army Painter Greedy Gold. And the guns, they're gray, they're gunmetal. But they will be tapped a little bit with, and I'm trying to look at it myself when I should be looking at that, black wash. I'm going to tap it with a little black wash. The windows are going to be Soulstone blue, because that's what his window is, if you can just kind of see it. If you like this angle compared to the other painting videos I've done, which are up on YouTube, let me know, because I think this might be a better way to paint. And I'm glad, Rehab, you picked them up, because it is a great set. I still have the Jumping Star Slayer left to paint. He happens to be sitting right here. I'm only going to paint one mech today, make it a quick, simple thing. And that's it. Oh, this guy. The guy I'm going to knock all over the place. But I have the Jumping Star Slayer still. I've decided that painting one mech on a video to show the painting scheme is probably the best thing to ever do. Because who wants to sit here for 4 hours watching me paint up 4 mechs when I can do like a 17-minute video or less painting one, and you still get the same results? You'll see them in all my shorts, which is just fine. Now, because I'm old, the glasses come off, because you can't see it at all. Where is it? That's the wrong hand. Up here. You can't really see it, but I have this big magnifying lens. If I just do this, it'll probably screw things up a little bit. But right there. There you go. It's too bright to keep. But that thing allows me to be able to see these details. Now, one thing I've noticed with the Citadel color, the Warplock bronze, one thing I've noticed with it is it's very thick. So it might obscure some details, but it is kind of thick. Now, if you didn't notice, this is not a Citadel brush. It is not an Army Painter brush. I have those too, but I found that the expense of using those brushes isn't worth it when I can go to Michael's or I can go to Hobby Lobby and pick up some basic regular acrylic paint brushes for like $4 for a brush. I've had this thing for a couple months now. The tip is still pretty good. This one here, same thing. This is a 1, and this tip on this thing, if I can angle it right, is pretty darn nice for 4 months of use. And that's $4. I'm gonna try these at some point. These were $5 for a whole slew of them. They should work too. I don't think you really need to get some crazy Kolinsky brush. I mean, I have a Kolinsky brush here. Where is he? It's an Army Painter Kolinsky brush right here. This one's not doing too bad, and I've had this for about a year. I don't use it as often, but, you know, it's there. Although, I am saying this only because, you know, I like the cheaper brushes, because cheaper works. But There is a guy in Europe. I'll just say Europe because I don't know what country he's in. But he is trying to get his brushes into this country. And he's having difficulty because of the Kolinsky part. You know, they're made from hair from an animal. So importing them is a bit difficult. I am in talks with him to possibly, on my little, you know, I might knock that over. Let me put that back. Oh, and that's another thing I like. With the paint pots, you don't use them, but this thing is my tried and true. It's got all the little spots. You just pop out the color when you're done, when it's dry. And it works so nice. This one's been around for about a year now, so that's why it looks the way it does. I am going to put out some greedy gold. I tend to put way too much paint out, even with the droppers, which sucks. It does. Now, like I did with the Black Knight, I want to put some panels in that are gold. But the question is, where do I want to put the panels on this guy? Ooh, I see a spot. Well, let's start with the leg. We'll figure out the arm in a minute. Nope, wrong brush. I don't want the 3 anymore. We want to take it down a notch. Take it down from the size 3 to a size 1. Much better. Especially if I'm going to be doing little lines and stuff. Because I did these two guys just recently. And I really liked how they turned out. The old Awesome versus the one in McCarron's. I love that checkerboard on their shoulders. That looks pretty cool. But again, I am by no means professional. They might look cool, but I am not a professional. I've never claimed to be. One of the cool things I've had is this texture thing from Citadel. Ta-da! Hey, I got it right. Texture from Citadel. All it is it's this little spatula-looking thing. Because I have texture paints from Citadel. If I ever wanted to do the bases and put some of the texture paints, like the Astro Granite and stuff, down, I could easily do so with that. Because you don't use a traditional brush with texture paints. You just don't. It's silly. And that, my friends, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see this bad boy complete, and they'll be right there. And you'll get to see it nice and beautiful and looking good. But that's it. Thank you for joining, and come back next time. Who knows what other units we're going to paint. We'll catch y'all later. Bye.